Wrestling in Mom's Basement. This is going to be the weekly review episodes for Raw, SmackDown, 205 Live, NXT, and NXT UK for the week of July 8th, 2019. I, of course, am Patrick Young. This gentleman to my right is my co-host, Joe Venuto.
Monday Night Raw kicked off with Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins defeat Andrade and Zelina Vega in an elimination mixed tag match.
I am liking this new trend of starting the show with a match.
Right.
It's definitely very welcomed. The match itself, the action while it lasted was entertaining.
I think the best match on Raw.
It probably was the best.
Yeah. Well, it was either out of the 6-man 2-hour free falls. That made no sense either. Afterwards.
Yeah.
So, pick one.
But yeah, this one didn't really make any sense, like Joe just said. It's an elimination mixed tag match. WWE doesn't allow man-on-woman violence. So if, let's just say, Zelina goes first, Andrade pins Seth, is Becky going to fight Andrade?
It's a draw.
But he can't hit her back.
Nice.
So all he can do is really roll her up and just throw his body weight on top of her, I guess.
Yeah.
Other than that, the match had good enough action to keep you interested.
Yeah, it was good stuff overall with Rollins and Andrade, especially. I hate that point. I also hate it. They were really laying it thick between issues between Seth and Becky.
Yeah.
Between Seth and Becky.
Becca.
They were really laying on thick, and they even did like a spot here where Seth accidentally ran into her, just to like even cause to even like lay on even more thick.
I thought Andrade ran
into her, but well, she took the hit.
Almost ran into her.
She took the hit for Seth.
Yeah.
Yeah. That just told me that they really haven't had issues on TV, besides the fans having issues with their forced love life on TV.
Yeah.
That just told me they were trying to shoehorn in an unnecessary story. Post-match Corbin attacked Rollins while Lacey might have took out Becky. She might have been swinging at a pigeon. I don't know what she was doing.
She somehow connect a hell of a shot.
Got like 10 feet away, but yeah. Then backstage, Corbin and Evans were gloating about their attack and claimed they'll be the new power couple. They're more a couple than they are. And ruined Seth and Becky's relationship if there is one. Other than being CrossFit buddies. Up next, Paul Heyman came out to talk.
Pretty much Paul Heyman said that Brock Lesnar may or may not be cashing the briefcase this Sunday.
No.
Probably not, no.
We get footage of last week's Braun and Bobby's near-death experience. According to the count there.
Yeah. Didn't Braun have like a lacerated liver or something like that?
Yeah.
Spleen or something.
But he'll be up fine and walking for the latest same match. That's rules.
I'm pretty sure he also had anal bleeding too.
Yes. Drew and Shane are met with Tony the Garbage Man and offered to have him team with Reigns against them later tonight. That's a doozy.
Oh, wait till we get to that.
Up next, 2-hour free falls, 6-man tag team match. If there is a thing. If there wasn't a thing before, there is definitely a thing now. The Miz and the Usos defeat Elias and the Revival.
It's the first time I've heard of a 2 out of 3 falls match outside of the WWE video game.
Right.
Where you can go into that little modifier and change the rules. Like
yes.
That.
Maybe this was the match tonight. It had the least confusing stipulation.
Yeah, it did. It was the most straightforward out of the two, I guess.
Yeah.
The action was pretty good. I'm not a big fan of the 2 quick finishes at the end, though.
No.
But otherwise, the match was done pretty well.
Yeah, it was good. The Revival and Usos were working the matches, will always bring me joy and gives me excited for their title match on Sunday. But unless Elias was hurt, they just made his booking look stupid as hell. Elias.
Yeah.
He just left the team. I thought he was leaving the team because, he's in the new corporation thing. I figure out he's going to be Roman's partner, and we're going to get a Roman beatdown, and then like an Undertaker lightning strike or something. That's how Undertaker interferes, yeah. No, they just had...
Nope.
No, he just ran away. We did highlights of Drake Barrett's 24/7 honeymoon. His wife is the MVP of these things, by the way.
And she is fallen.
There she's we could do better. Seriously. Did you see what she was wearing on Monday night?
Yeah, I did.
We could do better.
That low-cut white dress, tight white dress.
Yeah, no.
Cleavage all shiny and oiled up.
Yeah, they really were.
Yeah, they were.
I mean, they were definitely in place. But at least we know she was out injured with in place. When she was injured, I had to take that long break from wrestling. She looks like she grew up, though, since the Mae Young Classic like 2 years ago. She looks a little different.
Yeah. Maybe she looks different in street clothes than her wrestling attire.
Yeah. At the arena, Drake Kai's his wife. Not my fault. He was high. His wife was completely not my fault.
Yes.
Then Drake asked her to come in his crate so they could fuck. But she rolls her eyes. He promises they better honeymoon following on the show. She promises to get her fuck on with him then, and then Drake celebrates and the geeks arrive and chase him away.
Chase him away. I don't think she ran. I think she just sat on the crate.
Oh yeah. Shane and Drew over Drake.
They ain't chasing her.
Why? Why aren't they chasing her?
Is she married?
Is she?
Wrestling's different now. Wrestlers don't try to steal all the other wrestlers' lives anymore.
Yes, Alexa. Shane and Drew, just in case Cheryl goes lesbian. Cheryl wants to test out. Shane and Drew over Drake Salesman, I don't know what he was, to be Roman's partner in later night beer. Ray says he beat Doctor's predictions back against Hungary. He issues open challenge for tonight. Lashley arrives. Lashley squashed Rey Mysterio.
Yeah. Lashley squashed Ray. They built up a little bit of momentum with Ray coming back, and it was used to put Lashley over in very, very quick order. 55
seconds.
Yeah.
Well, great for Lashley. It was a to hype Ray's big return, and then they could lose in less than a minute. But hey, I figured the value of Ray more than it helped Lashley, but whatever.
They could have done something where like Ray was cutting a promo announcing that he's coming back soon, like next week or something, and have Lashley come out and just utterly destroy him.
Right.
That way.
Lashley beat on post-match and then first him with the Apollo referees. Lashley said last week he was the only man standing and will be the last one standing on Sunday. Yeah, people talk like that. The club walks. That's good to know. The club walks. Charlie interviews then, and AJ just slapped the microphone off her hand for stalking them, and saying he doesn't owe anyone an explanation. Up next, Cesaro squashing away Jose.
Yeah. That was pretty much a squash match.
Fine squash for Cesaro,
yeah.
Because why else would be anything else? The Street Profits hype Extreme Rules. It was something.
No. I've seen worse call-ups, I guess.
Commentary relives the Mike and Marie angle from last week, just in case you missed. Just in case you wanted to see again. Mike and Marie
you want to.
Mike and Marie flowers backstage and apologize. They love each other, but Marie loves ice cream, I believe, and sends Mike to go and get some. He says that she wants non-fat, which triggers Marie's anger. Interview time for Nikki and Bailey. Oh, this was pretty. They will compete and beat the clock challenge tonight, and the winner picks a stipulation between Bailey and Bush and Rolls. Nikki says something that she's nervous about tonight and has to win for Alexa. Bailey says that Nikki's being used by Alexa. Nikki says Alexa's right and that Bailey's just jealous. Bailey will face Sarah Logan and Nikki will face Dana Brooke. I will say this, I did like Sarah Logan's new look when she came out, and can they give her new music?
Yeah.
But they had her like a whole new gimmick look. And look like she lost weight a little bit too.
Yeah.
Bailey promises to beat the clock, and Nikki says she's tougher than Dana. Well, no. We'll do anything for Alexa, and she will win. Truth and Carmelo search for Drake. Truth says he needs his baby back. The Geeks and Drake run through, and Truth runs the wrong way. Next, the Viking Raiders squash enhancement talent.
Exactly what Joe said.
Death and
it was a squash match.
Death and destruction of both the enhancement talent and the show.
Are their middle names?
Yes, let's go with that.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's pain and destruction.
The 24/7 Geeks arrive, and then they just run away. Roman's interviewed and says he's the one playing my games with Shane and Drew.
Sure.
Okay. Ricochet cuts a promo about facing Styles and how he looked up to the beat last week, but was beat down. He knows what's about to happen to him. He'll have to fight all three of the club. The club arrives. AJ says they know who Ricochet is. Tell him to slow down. Appreciate the moment. Before Gallows stops to muzzle him, AJ shows Flo's last week's angle and the reading. Up next, Ricochet defeat with Gallows.
Yeah, it was a quick little match. Ricochet actually picked up the clean pinfall.
Yeah, well, from roll, sunset flip.
Yeah, to get to build up the match a little bit more.
Yeah, it was Final Raw. Was it? Was just use a gauntlet for Ricochet.
Yeah.
AJ proposed Ricochet for Samuelson next. Ricochet steps and Ricochet should just said fuck it, fuck off, and just went out to eat or something. Take Casey outside my first show.
Yeah.
Why the fuck did he want to wrestle second match? I don't know. But this one was actually pretty good for the time it was given.
Yeah, it was.
That's when I was coming through here. Ricochet defeated Carl Anderson.
Yeah, I'm going to say Carl Anderson probably has a little bit of experience fighting light heavyweights in New Japan. They pretty much wrestled guys with the same style.
This would have been the most normal match on the show.
Yeah. It was pretty much straightforward.
Yeah.
Ricochet still won though, didn't he?
Yes, if
I remember.
With a 6:30.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a straightforward match. Continue to build towards AJ and Ricochet at Extreme Rules.
A little longer, maybe 5-6 minutes longer. This was probably the match I didn't go to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a match added to the build for AJ Ricochet. Also, post-match AJ attacks and the worst Ricochet with the magic killer. AJ then teases his clash with the second rope and grabs he's a good guy. Will leave some Ricochet left for Sunday as long as he stays down. Ricochet gets up and AJ levels him with a springboard forearm as good brothers held him up. They hyped Sunday's Evolve anniversary show with a video package of Evolve.
That was weird to see on Raw.
Yes.
And yes, we're going to it.
There'll probably be a review of it since it's going to be on the network, but it won't count towards our predictions.
Yeah. Just because we don't really watch Evolve consistently.
Yeah. Drake finally makes it back to his wife and then still has a championship, and Truth appears and chases him up by full Truth, and John Connor came out of the crate and chased them away.
Yes. Truth and John Cone had 7 minutes of heaven in a crate.
Shane and Drew find Lip and Janitor. What the fuck am I reading? And once I think of his partner tonight, Shane offers him $5,000, and he accepts. And Shane just tells him to go out there and stand there doing nothing. Shane says that they will get him a mask. Next, and a match where she probably looked the best she's ever did.
That mask thing shouldn't probably backfire on Shane and McIntyre, right?
Yes. Next, in a match that probably looked the best she's done on the main roster. Billy defeated Cyril Logan in a paid match. Actually, in the longest match since WrestleMania for the woman on the main roster, on TV, 4 minutes and 32 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, just a quick, short match. That's also the downside of Beat the Clock challenges. Generally, the matches get pretty short.
I thought Cyril did look good though in this one.
Yeah.
That was South for what it was. Well, was it so good? Nikki Cross defeated Dana Brooke.
I actually didn't mind this one. Half of it was pretty much a delaying tactic, but really
It's Dana. That's what bothers me.
Yeah, exactly.
I can see she's trying, but it's still Dana.
Yeah, I at least felt I at least saw effort in there from Dana. I don't think it was that bad.
It was what it needed to be, but Billy and Cyril was a lot better. Nikki tells Billy... Oh, I forgot to be told today. Nikki tells Billy that Billy doesn't know what a real friendship is. But she will shove her out of Extreme Rules, because she's carrying the feud. Because the stipulation for Billy versus Bliss on Sunday will be a 2-on-1 handicap match. Riveting. Beast kind of sick on a pole, but still, riveting.
By the way, if you literally caught one promo in this feud since... What was the last pay-per-view now? Stomping Grounds. Literally, if you caught one promo just between Nikki and Bayley, you've pretty much seen every single one. Because it's just been copy and paste.
Nikki will
It's been the same promo over and over and over again.
Nikki will help Alexa win the title.
On Raw and SmackDown each week.
Nikki will help Alexa win the title. Because Alexa doesn't do nothing. Right? Tells Billy to go and find a friend to set up for Sasha's return. To slap some sense into her. Now, why was she going to tell Billy to find a friend?
To slap sense in there.
When there's a handicap match, you're telling Billy to bring somebody to even it up. WWE didn't think this one through when they were writing this. When they were writing these gems. So the heels set up a handicap match. But the one heel tells the face to bring a friend to even up the size.
Because Nikki's that fully healed.
Yeah, but she's playing a heel in this case. But then you're carrying your team, you're carrying your story. You might get confused what you're saying. Then Billy slaps Nikki and acted like a dick.
If you actually think about it, even further, Alexa has actually done nothing but help Nikki, by the way. First off, she's gotten her on Raw, which was was Nikki's first big complaint.
And that right there is where I went in my friendship with Alexa. Thank you very much.
And by the way, Nikki replaced Alexa in the Money in the Bank match.
If Alexa was my best friend...
And then Alexa also got her a women's tag team.
If you were Alexa, and thank God you're not, but if you were Alexa, and you told me I got you a job on Raw, I would slap you silly and leave. At least
technically, she already had the job on Raw.
Yeah, I know, but
she just wasn't showing up on Raw.
There's something wrong with eating the good food and getting paid the good money instead of being booked like an idiot on Raw. Yeah, well,
there's two sides of every coin, my friends.
And that right there is why Alexa is a bad friend. The first reason is the only reason you need. She got her television time on Raw, and now she's being punished for that. And then Billy slaps Nikki because she's a dick. And his Billy the Belly. But I didn't feel no remorse for Nikki if I was supposed to feel remorse for her. Because Nikki kind of deserves it too for being a blithering idiot. Because she's the only woman that will win a woman's title for somebody, shot for somebody, and not want the shot.
Yeah.
There's a fine line in between being naive and being stupid. That part is stupid. If Nikki wins on Sunday...
That part I can't defend.
If Nikki wins on Sunday, Alexa wins the title, I think.
What Nikki said was they're going to be co-champs on SmackDown.
Oh, fuck our life.
Yeah, Nikki said that Alexa promised her as co-champions.
So that's WWE's way of saying Alexa's going to win her 6th title without doing anything. Gotcha. So in the what else is new category?
No, usually when they explain something like that, usually it actually doesn't come.
Don't worry, next Friday when you see the Shroom Rules review, I'm pretty sure I'll be bitching about something with that match. She falls at the top rope belly drop. Mike brings Marie ice cream and pickles. Old woman storylines are getting right like this from now on. Because it makes it sound more dramatic. Because nobody talks like this. But nobody talks like the woman in WWE either. Mike brings Marie ice cream and pickles. But she says she can't eat them because it'll make her fat. She then says she's not sure he's the one they got her pregnant. Hopefully they can book more Povish for this angle. Corey Graves went backstage for some reason. They didn't even stuff from Becky. Apparently the one that jumps at people, Charlie, wasn't there.
Yeah.
He is about their personal relationship.
She like morphs out of the wall sometimes. Like literally, if they pan slightly around, she's coming out of a hallway wall.
He insists about their personal relationship and they lose the title for the other. Becky calls Corey an emo, pretending to be a proper journalist, and says they will win and those dopes will get no more chances, and this just added what she said.
In the great words of the Iconics, you go to school for journalism for that? You gotta be joking me.
The Street Profits randomly hyped the Shroom Rules again. Good work if you can get it. Shane demands a Baron shirt from Mike Roman. Sword gets it.
Yeah, leave it to Greg. I don't want to hear it anymore, but if you're gonna do it, Greg is much better at it. His voice doesn't crack. Drew promises to be respected to Reigns tonight. On Sunday, Shane reveals that Reigns' partner is Gary L. Jenner. And the main event rolls Shane and Drew defeat Roman and Gary L. Jenner, aka Cedric Alexander, in 2 minutes. Yeah. The way they pretty much revealed Cedric Alexander was pretty much the dumbest way possible. It wasn't like mid-match where like, oh, Shane took his mask off, like what the hell do you think you're doing? Because he was doing some athletic shit that Gary with a limp couldn't possibly do. But no, Drew kicks his head off, pins Gary, and then after the match, Roman helps him take the mask off. So, you pretty much just, if you're just gonna do that, have him take the pin before he takes the mask off. Why show anybody with it? Why show him with the mask off? Why have him take the mask off? In theory, it was a fine go-home angle for Sunday, and was cool to see Cedric get some shine until he got destroyed and fucking pinned by Shane. And then Reigns wrestles Shane Drew, and then Cedric advances that the plan worked well alone. But field
Roman exposed his little buddy as a failure. Roman is a shave frame.
Yes. Keep on hitting the button for your footrest, huh?
Yes. SmackDown, okay, I forgot this one too long. Dolph arrived earlier in the day, comment on Kevin Owens, calling him a worthless tub. He claims he's the man around here and has carried WWE for 10 years. Owens arrives in the ropes, they argue and then brawl. Shane arrives and kicks out Owens, apparently canceling the scheduled match for the night. In the building, Shane says the match is canceled, that he needs to protect stars. And they need to take care of his ring. Kevin arrives in the arena, says he told the truth against Dolph and will now tell the truth about Shane. The McMahons claim that they listened to the fans, all they have is Shane in, more power on TV time, and nobody wanted that. Shane cuts his bike so he gets another. Kevin says Shane insults the entire roster with his shtick. Everyone hates Shane. Kevin ranks about Cruz, Asuka, Buddy Murphy, and others miss out to Shane, and security takes out Kevin.
Pretty much it was a more scripted version of the pipe bomb.
Right. I know.
Yeah, I thought it was very good and entertaining. They at least know what's... But at least they know it's wrong, and hopefully with Bischoff and Heyman coming in, that actually changes.
Well, let's see this. It was a parking lot brawl, and a wrestler shoot. I know he hasn't been in SmackDown all like Heyman, who's been on at Raw. The Bischoff was start.
But you think they at least called Bischoff when they were trying to figure out something?
The Bischoff was start at least on Tuesday.
He was at least on the phone in the room.
At least with this, the Bischoff was here. I'll correct myself there.
Yeah, someone coming through the crowd. Yeah, that tends to play in Bischoff's wheelhouse.
Yeah. That's just gonna come over defeated IC champion Finn Balor and not title match.
I'm not a big fan of Finn taking a clean loss.
I think it was legitimate.
However, Nakamura really needed it. He hadn't been seen on TV, and then beforehand, it was pretty much in a throwaway tag team with Rusev. So he definitely needed just a different side of Nakamura now. He needed a little more aggression, and if they're gonna do that, they might as well give him the win.
Yeah, it was a good match and a good outing from Nakamura. Don't be surprised if it likely sets the IC title match at Extreme Rules. So more likely SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Then Shane Drew talk live stands here as they talk about Sunday's time match with Taker Rings. Dolph arrives pissed as the main event was canceled. Shane books Dolph versus Rings at main event. Get a hype video for Sunday's Cody versus Joe match. Joe then tells a great promo back in the room. Says last week he showed Cody compassion, but Kofi denied that. Kofi's what he said was that Extreme Rules he would tear away all lies. Boom down opponent's sleep, who take back everything Kofi's taking, including the championship. SmackDown's women's title contract signing up next. I'll take this one away.
Now you go ahead.
They hyped Saturday's Evolve event on the WWE Network. Up next, Nikki Cross defeated Carmella. There you go, I hyped it up. I just read it like 7 minutes ago.
Yeah, it's literally the same promo. This time she says, you better stay so you can watch me beat up Carmella in an even match.
Yeah, there you go. In 3 minutes, as even as you can get for a woman in 3 minutes and 15 seconds.
Yes. Yeah, it was a match.
That was okay, the right person won.
Yeah.
The Kabuki Warriors, they're alive, defeated the Japanese, not the Japanese Iconics, the Iconics in Japan.
Yeah.
To our future title shot. They owe me up backstage, and Paige says they want the match tonight. The Iconics try to refuse her Paige's and bind her bullshit, she said. She calls them overrated and underwhelming clowns. Paige warns them that the match is coming. Revival's in her backstage. She tells them tonight the Revival Reigns is in her backstage. He tells them to say that and says Dolph isn't ready for tonight. And on Sunday, he and Deadman, the Graveyard Dogs, will do their thing.
Apparently, that's what's on the back of their T-shirt.
Nice.
Available on WWEshop.com
for this weekend only.
Yeah.
Up next.
No, it'll be available. You'll only probably want to wear it like this weekend.
Discount prices start on Monday.
Yeah. Exactly.
Up next was the Tag Team Summit.
Yeah, it was
funny.
Yeah.
Specifically Brian and Otis.
Yeah, I like how pretty much Brian is playing off the heavy machinery. That's probably gonna be the feud going out from Extreme Rules, I'm thinking.
So I did like is they bring up Rowan's history too, and they mentioned Luke Harper.
Yeah.
I don't know who's your daddy with Rowan. Up next, Otis, my fault. Defeated Dan Bryan and Xavier Woods in a triple threat match, and the other match I was fighting with for my match in NXT.
Yeah.
I'll go with this one since this one had a more decisive finish. I'd like to roll.
Yeah. Heavy machinery has been growing on me for a long time.
For a long time they've been growing?
Yes. Pretty much ever since
the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, since their last couple matches in NXT, I remember going, okay,
there might be something.
I'm okay with you guys.
The feud with Brian
and
Rowan.
Yeah, and ever since then, I've actually liked them.
The feud with Brian Rowan will help.
Yeah, that definitely has helped. So Otis definitely should have gotten one here.
And Brian didn't get pinned. Wow. They had a champion. They had an opportunity to pin a champ.
I know. Means probably New Day's winning.
Right.
But still, good solid match from all three involved.
Yeah, it was a good and fun little match and served as a good go-home angle for Sunday's triple threat. We got highlights of Owens' issues with Shane and Bruins. They were making a show. Mandy and Sonya harassed Ember Moon and catering. They argue. Titus was cooking something. Drake was high under a tablecloth for that 50 Easter egg. I'm not sure you will call if you missed it.
Yeah, I completely missed it. Yeah.
Yeah, Drake was high and when the camera panned out.
Okay.
Yeah, there wasn't a 24/7 on other than that Easter egg.
Yeah, that would have been it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. Moon reminds Mandy that she beat her ass last week, and Mandy challenges her to find a partner for a time match next week. Moon agrees. I'm
gonna guess Carmella.
We get a lead video package. Evil only wins when the good does something. He'll fight all. He sold Evil as a cop. Evil everywhere, but no monster of Evil trying to beat him. Remember, Evil only wins when you don't fight. Up next, who knocked on outside Black Sword? Cesaro.
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing that match. That's what I'm gonna take from that. Yeah. Cesaro versus Aleister. Hell to the freaking yes.
Yes. Shelton was interviewed, but again just looks into nothingness and it says well, and then smiles.
Well.
Paul Heyman arrived. I didn't even see this. I didn't know this happened. Okay. Paul Heyman arrived and walked off as Kayla interviewed Kofi. I swear I did not see Heyman on the segment, but okay. Was Heyman there? He arrived and Logan just walked off as Kayla interviewed Kofi.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Kofi told us Sunday's match he needs to worry about Joe because he knows who he is. Leslie got into Joe's head, laying out trouble in paradise. He knows he's dangerous. He and Joe make a great champ. And the main event.
Yeah, you did, because it was like, oh wait, Heyman?
Oh, okay, yeah, so I missed that one. Yeah. I missed the Heyman part. I seen Kofi. Roman Reigns defeated Dolph Ziggler in the main event. And probably the longest main event on TV in a while.
Yeah.
It was his commercial thing. 8 minutes, 55 seconds.
Yeah. I didn't think about it until now, but yeah, that's probably right.
Since they started this commercial thing months ago, yeah.
It definitely the longest main event since the 20-minute main events that we used to get with Baron Corbin not too long ago.
Well, Baron had them for 8 minutes and Corbin for 20.
Exactly.
Don't worry, Lacey's going to be in a 20-minute match too on Sunday.
Yeah, she is.
Poor Corbin, he didn't drive down by Lacey.
Well, anyway, speaking of Dolph and Roman,
imagine that.
Yeah, it was a solid performance from both men.
Imagine that. I feel for Corbin.
Good action, and it built the tag match for Roman on Sunday.
Well, I actually felt for Roman. I actually felt for Corbin. The match was pretty good, but no one bought Dolph.
Yeah.
Bought Dolph win. I only really got into the shenanigans, just specifically Kevin, laying out Shane with the star.
Shane still sells it the same way.
205 kicked about with an unorthodox promo, basically promising to murder Daivari. Later tonight, Daivari tries to soften him up. Before the match, Drake agents and the refs break up. In open contest, Brian Kendrick defeated Sunil Singh.
The match was fine. It's interesting to see the Singh brothers in singles action now. Probably because they have to do something with Kendrick being in a single, and at least explaining that Tozawa's going back with him for the time being.
It was okay, but the Singhs need to not have singles. Alex. Al.
I think they were literally just doing that to explain Kendrick getting Tozawa back.
It likely sets up a future tag team match. The Sings attack post-match until Tozawa misses and rings them off. We get a special promo on Humberto Carrillo, part 1 of 3. He always watched wrestle as a kid, but moved to the U.S. was hard, so he's by himself now. He chased his dream with the support of his family, and is here now. Up next, Jack Gallagher squashed somebody, and Mike Kanellis freaked out in the middle of the match.
Yeah. Mike Kanellis hopped over the barricade, threw a trash can, pretty much complaining about Drake Maverick, and then got chased off. And then Gallagher pretty much just headbutted the guy into oblivion. Next.
Yeah, Gallagher was great here because he's going back to the gentleman Jack Gallagher, Cruiserweight Classic with the time to put up in Nas.
Yeah.
And all. One of these two Canello's angles gotta go now.
We're looking at you, Raw.
Drake and Canello's talk, and Drake admits that he's not done his job as well as he could, and neglected the 205 Live roster. Canello said Drake ruined his life, so he ruined his show. Drake is fining him for his actions as Canello cries about having a second child on the way. Canello says fine, he's competing next week and promises more mayhem. And the main event, maybe my match of the week. I'm still thinking.
Yeah.
Oney Lorcan defeated Ari Daivari in full sky in the match.
Yeah, this is a very good match. I'm probably gonna say this is not my match of the week though. Just because I felt it probably could have been shorter in places. I am happy that it was lengthy.
21 minutes to be exact.
Yeah, but I think there's some parts of the match where they could have either just cut things out or just shorten it up to just make a little bit more of a cohesive package together.
Don't worry, Oni, you have another chance at the match of the week.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, it was very good roll. The right man win. It for me, it lacks some intensity though at times. It could have been shorter, but they're making better. But now just give me Oni versus Drew.
Why not?
And then the show closed with a very in-depth final hype video package for Sunday's Glock versus East match.
Yes.
NXT UK. We have a highlight from last week, which you should beat down Mustache Mountain by Imperium during the main event tag title match. NXT kicked off with Ilya Dragunov defeating Ashton Smith.
It was just another quick outing for Ilya. And he pretty much showed off that on what he can do, so I'm interested to see what he can do in a long match against a good opponent.
Yeah. Well, Dragunov did have to work a little bit harder this time, but it was a large dominant victory and a solid match. We see clips of Gabbard debuting and laying out Zai Brookside, and Brookside will be Ginny and Gabbard in the contenders battle royal.